Hi everyone, it's Sarah here to show you the tool and asset manager. So with this application, when you download it or when you click install, you will realize that there's 4 applications that come with the install. And so you have your navigator, which is really kind of your home, a tool request, the tool room management app, and the tool room dashboard. So let's take a look at the navigator. This is just a way to organize the applications. You never really in a real life setting would use this page because you would have your personnel that are submitting requests do it on their own computers or at their line or that kind of thing, and they wouldn't really and then you would have your manage and dispatch requests just at the tool room. But this is just to show the 2 different kinds of applications. And so if I go in here and click my requests, I can customize this. So this is showing all requests that have been submitted. And you can see that, there's a few filters here if you wanted. I probably would customize this so that it only shows the ones that I have submitted in my requests. But that level of customization is totally up to you. So you can come in here and view all past requests. You can click here to make a new request. So say for instance the micrometer, you want one of them, you change the due date to you want it on Monday, and it's a high priority item, and you click submit. So then you can come in here and you can see that the request just showed up here, and then I can also come in here and cancel the request. So for whatever reason, you can change the status to canceled, and that communication is also updated in the view that the tool room manager has. So if I go back home, I can view on the tool room manager side all of the requests. Again, you can see the canceled request, so this is the one that we just canceled. But if you look at all of the open requests, we built this application in a way that enables you to add on a handful of different customization if you want to. So the way this works right now, though, is like you're seeing all of the requests, and we're giving the tool room manager all of the necessary information that they need to make the decision if the equipment should be lent out or not. So here's like a request for here's all of the open requests. Maybe we want to see just just against the different pieces of equipment. So you could come in here and filter that way, so you can see the history of it. And then at the same time, maybe you want to see all of your high priority items or something and do it that way. So really enabling the tool room manager to take the data that's in the system and make the right decision with it. That's for them. So if we look at an open ticket, you can click in here and you can see that there's a little bit of control in terms of if the micrometer is not in the tool room, then there's no way that we can lend out the micrometer if we don't actually have it. So what I can do is if I go, realizing I don't have a way right now. So if I go back in here to check the tool in and I choose the micrometer, I can come in here and click check in. And so now when I go into my open requests and I choose the one that has the micrometer, I'm now able to accept or reject I think I got a little bit confused there, but anyway, there's a control built in, so if it's not in the tool room, you're not even given the options to accept or reject the piece of equipment. So at the same time, you can see all of the past requests for this particular piece of equipment, and oops, it went back home. And you can use that to really make your decision. So yeah, if we go back here, you can accept or reject, and if you accept, it is handed off that way. And then if I come in here and view all assets, you can, see the status of all of the assets that are in your shop. You can filter by a particular one if you wanted to, and you also could filter by a known location. So maybe you want to see everything that actually is in the tool room. You can see there's 3 pieces of equipment that are there. And with that, we can go over to the dashboard where you can see there are 3 pieces of equipment that are checked in. There's 9 that are checked out. You can see, your status of your request. This is at a really high level. Again, level of customization is up to you. We are tracking your duration time, so how long it takes to process a particular ticket and how long it's sitting in the queue before the person gets a response. And then these are all of the list of open requests. At the same time, one other thing to note is that when the request does get accepted, there's a communication trail. Actually, why don't I go back and show you? So if I look at something that's open, if I reject, for example, there's an email that is sent. And then also if I accept, I believe an email also is sent as well. And then what happens is if you accept or reject, it gets moved to in progress. And then if it's moved to in progress, you then can choose, it like updates the person, and when the person comes to the tool room to get the piece of equipment, it is checked out, and the location of that part is updated. So all in all, that is the Tool and Asset Manager. It's pretty simple in nature and really allows you a lot of room to take it and make it your own, and I hope you do. Any questions, you can find us in the community. You can reach out to us at support@tulip.co. We'd love to hear from you and hear your ideas and ways that you take this and adopt it. Thank you for listening.